You give me your Instagram, I'll tell you how you identify. Okay, Anna, let's go. From this photo, I'm getting the vibe that this is very much for the girls. I'm getting granola gay vibes. You're going hiking. That's a granola gay. That's what that means. I feel like gay people, their bone structure is just different, like the jaw. So I'm getting like gay vibes, but for some reason my heart is telling me bisexual, not gay. So that's the verdict. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Gemma, here we go. I am getting the most granola gay vibes from you. Like whimsical, fun, witchy, gay vibes. Like I look at this photo and I'm like, she is a lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Riley, it's your turn. She goes to the gym, bisexual. This looks like a gay bar. This one is screaming lesbian. I don't know why. This one is saying bisexual. That's 2 bisexual, 1 less than 2 bisexual. Please don't ever be scared. Give me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Arden, it's your turn. First of all, this is such a good photo. And it's giving me bisexual. I don't know. She's a lesbian. Total lesbian. This one really sealed the deal of my opinion. I mean, come on. Lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. It's Julia's turn. This photo, I look at it and I'm like, she's a lesbian. Come on, the rainbows. Clearly you're part of the community. You have a cat. That's 1 point for bisexual, 1 point for lesbian. But then you went to some kind of fair. So final verdict, you are a lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Cat, it's your turn. Giving bisexual. It really is. Cat. Bisexuals have cats. Like witchy, Halloweeny. That's bisexual coded. And then you listen to the 1975, come on. It's bisexual, that's the final verdict. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, girl, it's your turn. Now, you don't have much to go by, but I know a bisexual woman when I see one. I mean, come on. Bisexual. There's no debate. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, girl, it's your turn. Now, you don't have much to go by, but I know a bisexual woman when I see one. I mean, come on. Bisexual. There's no debate. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, it's your turn. This is just giving lesbian. This too, like, and you have dogs, so that's 2 points for lesbian. And then this one, it's like lesbian who's gonna break your heart, and you have like, you're like talking to all these different girls. That's what it's giving. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Lynn, it's your turn. Giving bisexual. That's 1 point for bisexual. And then this one too, like bisexual behavior. I feel like bisexuals are just like, they're always taking blurry photos. And then they're always flipping off the camera. So that's 3 for bisexual. Verdict is you're bisexual. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, your turn. Okay, so you're traveling the world. That's giving like lesbian. Lesbians travel. You're on the TV, but you're wearing a striped purple shirt. I feel like a bisexual wouldn't be doing that. That's lesbian. And then you're part of the press, lesbian. But what really sealed it was you blurred out the penar, and like a lesbian would do that. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, let's go. Right off the bat, this photo is giving lesbian. I think it's just the black top and the necklace and the way your hair is lesbian. And then I saw you do pottery, and that's like arts and crafts like that. That's so lesbian. And then you're playing card games with your friends, you lesbian. And then you had to slay it up. Final verdict, lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Haley's turn. This is the most bisexual photo ever. And then this one is like borderline bisexual, lesbian. And then you went hiking, which is like typically a lesbian activity. Bisexual. This is the most bisexual thing ever. So there it is. Bisexual. Give me your Instagram. I'll tell you if you're gay. Ruby's turn. So you went to the lake, lesbian. Photos of flowers, lesbian. Not many photos of you, lesbian. You have a dog. Lesbians have dogs. And here's our lesbian queen. Tell me your Instagram. I'll tell you if you're gay. Dakota's turn. Giving bisexual. But then you're hiking, you're adventurous. Hiking is a lesbian activity. This outfit is giving lesbian. And then this is giving lesbian. I think you're a lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, your turn. This is giving bisexual, I don't know why. You're a singer, bisexual. And then this photo is straight up bisexual, so that's it. You're a bisexual. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Jordan, it's your turn. Okay, I'm getting the most straight vibes ever from you. This is just giving straight. But I feel like if you're asking, part of you likes women. There's some part of you. Okay, I heart my boyfriends. You can't be wearing a shirt like that anymore because you're not straight anymore. You need to be a femme lesbian. That's the verdict. Tell me your Instagram. I'll tell you if you're gay. Jesse's turn. This is giving lesbian. And then this photo, you have your tongue out. That's giving bisexual. What was that? But then this one's kind of giving lesbian. Hold on, let me count that up. Okay, you're somewhere between lesbian and bisexual. So probably bi with a women preference. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. McKenna's turn. You went to Arizona, lesbian. Photographer, lesbian. This outfit, lesbian. You dressed up as Chapel Roan, and you're asking me to tell you how you identify. Girl, lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, girl, your turn. Okay, clearly with the shirt, we know you're part of the LGBTQIA+. You have a dog, lesbian. You're reading a book in the park, lesbian. And I saw you were a Swiftie, lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. All right, Isabel's turn. I see the shark tattoos, that's lesbian. But then the septum ring is bisexual. This one's giving femme lesbian. Harry Styles, that's giving bisexual. So, you're a bisexual with a preference for women. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Krista, your turn. This photo, I'm getting very much pansexual vibe. Slay diva mama boots. Very much giving lesbian, and this is my mother. Lesbianism is genetic. But I saw on your profile you do have a husband who is also my dad. So, straight. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Ozzy, your turn. This is the straightest man on earth if I've ever seen one. You're on a boat, and you're wearing Birkenstocks, straight. Hiking is a straight man activity. Bass Pro Shops hat, come on, that's straight man. And you're wearing cowboy boots, straight. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. All right, Ivy, let's go. Nose rings, the necklace, the spooky top, that's giving bisexual. Second of all, I love this hair. I love the color. It's giving bisexual. However, then I saw this. You're into wrestling? I didn't know that. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you're a lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, it might be obvious, but I'm still going to read you. So actually, this was giving bisexual. But then the rainbow lashes, I'm like, would a bisexual do that? Maybe, but so would a lesbian. But then you're seeing Conan Gray. I feel like this is all signs for bisexual, but I feel like you're a lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Leah, it's your turn. Going hiking, that's a lesbian activity. Horseback riding is for the straighties. Then I saw this photo, you lesbian. Come on, you're asking me? Girl, you already know. However, I am perplexed. I did zoom in. You kind of have long fingernails, so I'm just confused. But obviously, I think you're a lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. All right, it's your turn. This is giving lesbian. You're at a pride event? Come on. And you have an A24 tattoo? Lesbian. Cats, those are like known to be parts of the lesbian community. Arcane, are you kidding me? I know about this show because my wife, who is a lesbian, loves that show. So obviously you're a lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell if you're gay. Okay, girl, here we go. This is giving off the most lesbian energy. I can't explain it. Nobody can explain it. It's just something we know. And you have a cat. Cats are part of the lesbian community. What the hell? What's going on? And this is giving like witchy lesbian vibes. You're a lesbian. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell if you're gay. Sammy's turn. Giving bisexual, 1000%. Bisexual. I included this because I'm hungry, dude. And you're wearing hiking boots. Bisexual. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, your turn. This outfit is giving bisexual. This one's giving lesbian. This one's definitely giving lesbian. Are those chickens? And then this one's giving lesbian, especially the shoes. Come on, you're a lesbian, girl. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Samantha, your turn. But girl, your Instagram is private, so all I had to go by was your profile and the little rainbow emoji. I think you're bisexual. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Annie, your turn. This picture is straight up telling you you're a lesbian. Lesbian. Come on, lesbians go outdoors and they do hiking. Lesbian. And there's a cat here. Cats are part of the community. You're lesbian.
I just finished work and it's 5:19. Try being an influencer for a day. Try it.
Tell me Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Jade, your turn. It's giving bisexual photographer. Yeah, bisexual. Again, artsy fartsy bisexual. Yep. Bisexual queen. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Milani's turn. This whole photo and aesthetic is giving lesbian. Yeah, lesbian. Yeah, lesbian and a slay. But the long nails, I'm going to say bye. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Corlia's turn. Okay, first of all, this is so cool what you do, the diving. I love it. I'm going to say based on your style, bisexual. This is so cool, the little heart you made. I want to go diving. But yeah, I think based off your style, bisexual. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Your turn. You already know what I think about people who go hiking. Lesbian. And then you found a cat. Cats are part of the community. Lesbian. Yeah, lesbian. And you have a dog. Total lesbian. Tell me your Instagram. I'll tell you if you're gay. Riley's turn. This one's giving bisexual. But this one's kind of giving lesbian. And then you're holding a dog. That's giving lesbian. But the horse is giving bisexual. So I think bisexual. Tell me your Instagram. I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Gina, your turn. This is giving lesbian. And also the fact that you don't really have many photos of you, that's giving lesbian. But I love this photo of Ocean. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, Chris. So you don't have much to go by but that profile picture, and that's giving straight. Tell me your Instagram, I'll tell you if you're gay. Okay, your turn. Every woman who has a dog is a lesbian. And it looks like you really love your dog, but you are a lesbian. And you're going horseback riding. Sometimes that's straight, sometimes that's lesbian. This time it's lesbian.